Pick one, lad.
I told you.
When I first came here tonight, I was petrified. Kept thinking, how can I get you young kids to laugh and be on my side? Well, I'm 73 now, so I don't give a fuck. I will survive. Round of applause, please, for Mark. It's very important to have a compare. The reason why it's very important to have a compare is because some people don't appreciate what it's like for you as an audience. You're sitting there for about 20 minutes before the show starts, then the lights go down, then the music comes up, and you all start shitting yourselves thinking, fuck me, comedian's coming around in a minute. Hope he likes us. I don't normally start off with one-liners straight away or anything like that because I've been doing it a while now, and basically any of you here got a job, you know what it's like when you go to work. Don't want to start straight away, do you? Nick a few pens, have a shit with the newspaper. Do the crossword, can't really do that in this job. I'd like to tell yourself a little bit about myself. I come from a place outside of London, a quiet village, so basically when I was a kid, it was so quiet that when the chicken died, we had to close the zoo. I'm finding life, I don't want to turn into one of these miserable, grody old geezers, but I'm finding standards are dropping fucking everywhere. I mean, I come from Clapham. And I've got to tell you, the muggers around there are shit. I came out of Sainsbury's the other day and I had 2 shopping bags with me, and this geezer loomed up out of nowhere and said to me, "Got any money, mate?" I went, "No." He said, "Why not?" I said, "Well, I've just been shopping." And he said to me, "What you got in the bag?" And I told him. And he said, "You got no drink?" I went, "No." He said, "Why not?" I said, "I didn't know we were going to meet up." Then he said to me, "I've got a gun in your pocket." I said, "No, you haven't." He said, "How do you know?" I said, "Because I sell the guns around here." And there's been a recession on this week, so I know you ain't got no gun. And then to top it all, I went to the hairdressers this afternoon just to get the loose ends trimmed and all that, and there, Madder's gone out the fucking window. I walk in and there's this young girl there. It must be some policy they've got in South London that everybody that works in the hairdressers has got to finish every sentence with a silly noise that goes something like I walk in and there's this young girl there, basically a trainee, well, not young, I mean we're talking about so young, it's basically a fetus. Fetus, and she said, "And you come to have your hair done?" I went, "Yeah." She said, "What's your name?" I said, "Robbie Bank." She said, "What time?" I said, 3:30, which is now. She said, "Oh, that's right." And I went, "I know it's right, because I made the fucking appointment. Well, I'm not here asking for fish and chips or anything like that." To cut a long story short, she took me down the back and then she started washing my hair and she said, "Oh, you're going grey." I said, "Well, get a fucking move on then." I went to disco the other night. I know. It was alright, it wasn't my area, it wasn't my manor, it's a fucking place, Elephant and Castle, some place called the Ministry of Sound. Yeah, you're well, you laughing at an old geezer like me going along there, love, you're fucking right. No, you're right. The music's loud in there, isn't it? I was dancing in the car park for half an hour before I realised I wasn't even in the fucking club. And when I got up to the door, this young bouncer was standing there, and he's going, "We're not letting paedophiles in tonight." So I thought, right mate, I'll have you. So I walked away about 5 feet, I said, "Oh, you what, you?" I said, "You?" He said, yeah. I said, "You're not coming out." He couldn't get his head around that. Anyway, I've been flashed, so it's time to go. I'd like to say something to you. On Christmas, when you get these phone calls, and it's usually from your mum or something like that, or somebody you haven't seen for ages or something else, a relative you don't want to know, and they phone you up. And like I used to get a phone call from my mum when she was alive, I think they'd be something like this, she was Irish, and they'd go like this, "Hello Robin, how are you? And how are the poor children? And how's the poor wife?" And I'm thinking, I'm getting depressed already. And it goes on like this, and then she goes like, "Do you remember Mrs. Creasy had the baker shop down the road?" And I know what's coming next, because when I left home 20 years ago, she was 102. And then she goes, "Oh, she died yesterday on Christmas Eve. It's a pity she could have lasted." And at this point, you just want to say, "Mum, turkey's getting cold, you know, shut up," but you do. And you're bored talking to this person. Instead of doing that, you just go, "Anyway." When you're bored talking anymore to that person, say anyway.